The one love-hate relationship I have after 1 year of being a paper artist is joining craft markets. Why? Let's start with the bad parts. First, they are life-sucking. I blame no one but myself because look at how many products I make. This is a lot. That means I spend a lot of time creating them, and they're handmade, and I cannot stop testing new ideas. Then there are the logistics, the commute, the parking, loading and unloading, set up and tear down, packing everything back up. It takes a toll on me. Second, I never get a full 8 hours, not even 6 hours of sleep the night before the market because of preparation and, well, honestly, poor planning. It causes exhaustion, anxiety, and stress. And as a result, I couldn't think clearly or have energy to socialize. And third, markets are unpredictable. They feel like a gamble, especially outdoor ones. They rely on so many factors going right. The weather, competing events nearby, foot traffic, you just never know. So why do I keep doing them? It's because of these reasons. First, getting to meet people face to face fuels me. It drives me. It makes me awake. I get to talk to them, learn about my target customers, and see which products get most interest and which ones get overlooked. Second, people can touch and experience my work in real life. They don't have to guess from photos like they would on my website. Online selling depends heavily on picture quality and descriptions. In person, they can feel the paper. And third, I get an immediate chance to make money. Selling online has so many layers, so much noise, and takes such a long time, even though they're more sustainable. At a market, it is direct. Well, I do not blame myself too much because 2025 was my first year as a paper artist. It was a year of experiments. I tried different markets and learned which ones are more promising for my craft. So, in 2026, I am limiting myself to one market a month and only bigger markets, and fixing my preparation schedule so that I can get enough rest. Another reason is I started to focus on building my brand online by sharing my story, selling products, and doing workshops. Those are my long-term goals. They're more sustainable and better for my health. Speaking of workshops, I already launched an online workshop that you can join right away. It is about how to make a tiny hardcover book from scrap paper. I would be very happy if you check it out. The link is in the description and in my bio. All right, let's get back to my product displays. Here I was doing a rehearsal before the real market day at home. I used photos from my previous setup as a reference. The table is 6 feet long and foldable. I turned an old beige curtain into my tablecloth. There are 9 displays on the table. Let's start with a small shelf. This shelf is for my A6 notebooks made from my handmade paper. They are about 4 by 6 inches. The styles are all over the place because they came from different experiments. I have soft cover, medium cover, hard cover, and coil bound version. Next is the big shelf. This is the main character. It holds my tiny books from handmade paper, tiny books from scrap paper, and signs promoting my workshop and guidebooks. It is the heaviest display, but also the prettiest. I love that it is foldable and can withstand the wind. I use small stands to organize and stack the products. They are versatile and perfect for layering. Then we have the sticker tray. All of the stickers are made from my handmade paper. I have bud stickers, Pacific Northwest wildlife stickers, my goofy kitty stickers, and some creepy ones from last Halloween. The bestsellers are the Pacific Northwest designs. And I found this expandable tray at Value Village. Isn't that cool? Next is the earring display. Yes, I made earrings too. The tiny book earrings are smaller than my fingers. And the inside pages are made from my handmade paper. They are so fun to make. My favorites are the blue polka dot ones. Then we have the message bookmarks. They are made from handmade paper, and the artwork is printed using my hand-carved stamps. There are two messages, both about self-love. The first says, you have one mind and one body. Prioritize them. The second says, when was the last time you did something for pure joy? Well, can you answer that in the comment? Next is the stamp station. It is like a playground for rubber stamping. I lay out my hand-carved stamps and ink pads so people can test them on my paper. It is also a station for customers who buy DIY bookmarks. I also display embossed bookmarks with different patterns next to it. Right next to it is the lucky wheel. This adds a fun interactive element to my table. I include different deals on the wheel, like buy one get one free stickers, and there are many more. Next are watercolor pads. I display them in a basket that I lit up using a reading lamp to make them more visible. These pads are leftovers from last Halloween. Well, one lesson I learned from doing markets is not to make too many theme products. They are harder to sell afterward. I plan to replace the covers before future markets with something more classic and suitable for any occasion. I also display a test pad to show how different wet media perform on the paper. It is truly water resistant. If you want to know how to make watercolor paper from recycled paper, let me know in the comments. Finally, the newest display is my Valentine's book collection. I did not film the setup because it took time to figure out the placement. These are tiny books made from scrap paper. There are two styles, one with classic hardcover and another with exposed spine Coptic stitch. I adore them. The cover designs and colors are bolder. And yes, look at those tiny butts. They can work beyond Valentine's Day too. And that is my current craft market setup. Let's do a full walkthrough. And here are some photos and videos from the actual market. Unfortunately, this Valentine's pop-up was small and had little traffic. I signed up for it before planning this quarter, so I barely made money. But that's alright. It was in my neighborhood and the booth fee was low. I'm excited for the next market though. Thank you so much for watching until the end. Leave your comments or questions below. I would love to hear from you. Do not forget to check out my workshop. Stay creative, and I will see you in the next video.